I'm sorry. What?
I'm sorry. What?
I'm sorry, what?
He has Justin Fields falling to number 15 in the first round of this draft. Every conversation I've had with anyone has been about will or will not the Jets take him at number 2, and if not, will they trade that pick so someone else can go up and get him at number 2? He's got the New England Patriots, of all teams, getting Justin Fields at 15. He doesn't even have Fields as the number 2 quarterback off the board. He has Zach Wilson, the quarterback from BYU, who has been rising. It is a name that you hear all the time. He has him all the way up at number 4 to the Falcons. So that's the McMock. The first McShay McMock has, no surprise, Trevor Lawrence going number 1. That's not even worth talking about. Number 4, it's just of the quarterbacks in the first round, Zach Wilson to the Falcons. He's got Justin Fields going to the Patriots at 15. He's got Trey Lance, the kid from the small school that played one game this season in the team played one game this season in the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. He has him going 19 to the Washington football team. And he has Mac Jones, who, if you listen to the show, you know I like a lot, the quarterback from Alabama, going 21 to the Colts. So I'm sorry, he has 5 quarterbacks going in the first round. And these drafts are always defined by the quarterback, and that's great. So it should be an exciting build-up to the draft. But let me go back again. If Justin Fields falls all the way to number 15, look, I have so much admiration for McShay and Mel Kiper and all the work that people like them do, that who am I to sit here and say, no, they've done all of the evaluation or however much of it can be done to this point, and I have not. I just watch the games. But I've told you a million times, I went to Northwestern, I watch Ohio State play. And I know that we, at Northwestern, our defense, took a little bit of the sparkle off of Justin Fields with that game. But I'm telling you right now, Northwestern's defense is legit. No one did much against us offensively all year long. And they started running the ball in the second half, and that was that. Justin Fields, I've had him described to me on Get Up as a more athletic Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott is about to be the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. So that sounds pretty good to me. A more athletic Dak Prescott sounds like an awfully good NFL quarterback. Now, it's worth pointing out there's one piece left in the evaluation, or one really important piece before they can begin picking and prying these guys apart the way they like to do, which is that he gets to play for a championship on Monday night against an Alabama team that doesn't have a typical Alabama defense, but does have the best offense in the country, maybe the best offense college football has ever seen. And so if Justin Fields is going to win that game, he's going to go toe-to-toe with Saban and Jones and the Heisman Trophy winner Devontae Smith and that offense, and he's going to have to put up 50. Justin Fields is going to have to score 50 points to win that game. You do not beat Alabama with 30. I'm not even 100% sure you beat Alabama with 40. I think to win that game, he's going to have to score 50. So I'm looking forward to talking about this a lot as we go through. But to me, and I say this, again, you know that I'm a Jet fan. The Jets have the second pick, so that's why I've said all along, the draft starts at number 2. McShay has them taking the big tackle out of Oregon, Penei Sewell, who I'm all in favor of that, by the way, but I have all along thought that they would trade back to do that. If you're taking him there because the evaluation on the quarterback is going to be that Justin Fields is not, I've thought all along this process was Lawrence and Fields 1 and 1A. How close together were Fields and Lawrence? Not how far behind anybody else might Fields drop. The performance Justin Fields gave you on Friday night against Clemson was the stuff of legend. The stuff of legend. He gets speared in the lower back. He can barely walk. Comes back on the field, plays through that, toughs it out, shows you grit, toughness, obviously brilliant talent, threw 6 touchdowns. He's a superstar. I love Justin Fields. So I find myself really surprised by this. Now, as this week goes on, and again, he's got one more game, so let's see what winds up happening on Monday night. But let's get Bobby Carpenter up one day here, Nuno, in the next couple of days, and we'll get Mel and McShay and all these guys and start talking about this stuff. But again, if that's what winds up happening, if Justin Fields winds up falling into the middle of the first round and isn't even the second quarterback off the board, I'm not here to tell you it isn't going to happen, but I am here to tell you I will be very, very surprised.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.